So I'm currently getting ready for my first long run of my marathon training. I'm pretty excited right now. I'm nervous but I'm still trying to figure out if this is like a positive thing for me, if it's an unhealthy thing for me. I'm still just like trying to feel that out. So I guess we'll figure out after today. I'm excited just to be doing something that like I want to do really, really bad. I'm prepared. I've done a ton of research. I'm doing 10 miles today, and I don't think I've ever run 10 miles in my life, literally in my entire life. So I'm really nervous. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna film some progress while this goes. Mentally and physically, I guess, my progress. So I don't know if I'm ready to do this, but mentally I gotta get stronger. Physically I gotta get stronger. So I gotta have a healthy relationship with exercise anyway. It's gotta start somewhere. So I'm headed to my first early run. It's about 4:45 in the morning. I got up at 4. Yesterday was just not a good day for me mentally, not because of training, but just because of life. And I think that's one of the things that I forgot about, is that life is going to get in the way of this training. And I have to be mentally tough, not only in just the running aspect, which is already mentally very grueling, but just like the mental aspect of life in general. And I just wasn't expecting it. So yesterday, it definitely affected the quality of my run and my performance in it. So I'm really disappointed in how I did yesterday. So I'm hoping that my run today is going to be better. We'll see how this run goes, but I'm just disappointed in myself from yesterday. So okay, so I don't know why my night runs are so much harder on me mentally than my morning runs are. My morning runs I can get done so easily. They're a lot easier to get through mentally for me, and like physically today wasn't a problem. Mentally, I was just not there, and I don't know if it's just because the stress of the previous day is still there, and morning it's a new day. I don't know, but like I'm getting really just discouraged about myself, and I just feel like I'm failing, and I'm really disappointed in myself, and I know I shouldn't be, because this is a completely new process for me, because it's a marathon training. Like, I'm not a runner. I never was a runner. I never liked running. I'm putting my body through something that it hasn't been through before, but like I'm so disappointed in myself, and I don't know. This is really hard, and I know I mentioned in the last video, your personal life gets in the way of your training, and it seriously does. My mental state of like whatever day definitely affects my run, and I've been going through a rough patch, and So today is a not so positive marathon training update. Today practice, I got a concussion. I dove to catch the ball, and I didn't know I hit my head, but my roommate said that she saw me hit my head. Went to the trainer and everything. got diagnosed with my third concussion in a year. I can't do anything for at least 3 days. I go back on Friday to get reassessed to decide if I can start my return to play, but I can't do any physical activity. Since I didn't fully heal from my last concussion because I wasn't smart about it, I'm actually not going to do anything, which is really hard because I may not be able to run this marathon, and I think that that's like, just like kind of mad and sad and just like upset with myself right now because I really want to run it. So this is by far the hardest update I've had, because physical stuff I can overcome all that, but this is something different, and I'm bummed. So I'm going through my email, and I go through and I see this that says, hey, important reminder, packet pickup. And I was like, oh, maybe this is like the marathon. It's telling me like about all the expos and all that kind of stuff. No, I signed up for a half marathon like in July. I signed up for it in July for 3 days after I got the email. And I haven't been training for 2 or 3 weeks. I just went to the expo to pick up my packet and my shirt and all of that kind of stuff, and I'm just sitting here like it's too late to get my refund. I'll be cleared, so it's not like I'm making an incredibly stupid decision, but I just cannot believe that I forgot that I signed up for a half marathon. So I'm on my way to my first ever race in my entire life. Like, I haven't done a 5K, not a kids trot, nothing.
And I completely forgot that I was running this one until I got an email about 2 or 3 days ago. I'm feeling pretty good. I have a little congestion, but when I get sick, my body takes about a month to clear congestion. But I'm so excited. On my arm, I decided to dedicate each mile to somebody I care about. Each mile means something. There's a reason that they're all in that place. So I'm excited because I'm running for myself, but I'm also running for everybody who believed in me and everybody who didn't give up on me. And I don't know, I'm in all the feels, and I'm so extremely blessed, and I don't know.
What day is it?
It's half marathon day, baby.
Get it, Liz! I love you!
I have a marathon this weekend. It's my second one. I ran my first one last weekend, and I'm not telling any of my friends this or anything, this part, but my goal is to run a sub 2 half marathon this weekend. And I know it's kind of crazy because I haven't trained once, haven't ran besides the half marathon that I just did, but I really want to do this. I just want to do it for myself. This marathon training is so hard because I want to do well, but I want to do well for myself, I want to reach my goals for myself. So it sucks, and I feel like I'm disappointing myself because in my first couple videos here, you could see I was like, my runs didn't have good quality, and I was finally having quality runs. I was pushing myself. I was in the runner's mindset, and that was the worst part about the half marathon on Sunday, is I was in a normal person running a half marathon mindset. I wasn't in my runner's mindset. I was in my, I want to quit, I want to stop, I can't do this, I'm not good enough. I was in that mindset. I wasn't in my runner's mindset, and it killed me. I'll update you after my half marathon this weekend, but I am a little disappointed in myself, I'm not gonna lie. It's hard. I'm proud of myself for my PR and my 5K time, but it's breaking my heart.
Simon, coming to us from New York. I got you, Simon. Great job. Are you still video all the way across? Simon from New York. Welcome back, runners. Team World.
So I just finished the Chicago half marathon. It was the last long run of my marathon training. But the reason I'm making this video is because last week I finished in 2 hours and 30 minutes around, and I finished a sub 2 hours in this one. Go down there to the right. I started running this one.
Good job, Liz.
Thank you.
So this is a marathon training update. The marathon is in 3 days. It's Wednesday night. and I'm freaking out. I would be lying to you if I said I wasn't freaking out. I'm nervous, I'm scared, I'm excited, terrified, constantly feel like I'm gonna throw up or poop my pants, to be honest, because I'm so nervous. And we have softball games this week and my body's taking a beating because I'm not taking the week off of softball. I'm not going any less. My asthma has been awful, especially with the cold. So race day is going to be cold, so now I have to prep for that. And I wasn't ready for it to be cold because last year was one of the hottest years. I'm freaking out, but my friend Sarah that I played softball with stopped by today and we hung out and did homework for a couple hours. And she brought me this box that has a bunch of quotes on it and is filled with stuff, so I'm freaking out. So it's the night before the marathon. I'm freaking out. I've been freaking out for the last couple of days, but especially today because it's supposed to be cold. I'm glad the rain from the forecast said like it's hopefully not going to touch, but it's going to be colder. My asthma's acting up. My lungs hurt. I'm stressed. I didn't eat enough today. I know I didn't eat enough today, and I'm just like, I'm freaking out. I know I didn't drink enough today. I basically did everything wrong today, so got all my stuff ready. It's midnight. My dad and I are leaving the train station at 4:45 a.m., so I'm not ready. Well, it's the end of this marathon journey. It's the night after the marathon. It's almost midnight. I'm just dealing with some pains right now. It's not as bad as I thought. I am having knee pains and hip flexor pains and foot pains. But other than that, like, I finished a sub 5. It was cold. It was rainy. It was really hard for me to breathe with my asthma and everything, but it was just like a surreal experience. Like, I can't believe I did it. I can't believe I finished it. I had so much doubt in myself even yesterday because of my concussion and not being able to train for 3 weeks. I have loved every second of this experience. I've changed so much throughout this journey for the better. I love running and I have learned just so much about myself, and I'm so grateful that God put this opportunity in my path and I did it. So next marathon, here I come.